Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Rap My Block show. This your girl KeyIce. We got my co-host.
Grandmaster Bass Monstar coming at y'all. What's going on, man? How are you, Kia?
I'm doing good. Not too bad this week. It was a really long week and very stressful, but I'm glad we're
Yeah.
in the weekend phase and on to next week. How was yours?
All right, more power to you. Yeah, I just started teaching this week, but other than that, not a whole lot of excitement today. It seems like I share it. It seems like that's been the thing for everybody. Not a lot of drama going on, which is always good.
Mm-hmm.
But too much drama is good.
Yeah, most definitely. And
We know what
congratulations
it is.
starting teaching. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
All
yeah. I
right.
met the new kids. What was that? Wednesday. I met the new kids, and then I'll be meeting some more next week when I head into the schools and start teaching there.
Nice. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Thank you, thank you.
But yes,
Yeah,
we do
we got a
have,
really great show ahead, huh?
yeah, we do. And as always, y'all, we like to start off with the birthdays. And let's go ahead and
Mhm.
talk about the birthdays this week. There were quite a
More
bit.
birthdays. Y'all
Yeah,
favorite Dochi's
Dochi.
birthday.
Yeah, she had a birthday. Young Thug had a birthday. Killer Priest had a birthday.
Or the Wu Tang
Um,
Clan.
yes. And I do have some
Joyner
notes on
Lucas.
somebody. Just bringing my notes. Okay.
Oh,
Jordan Lucas, his birthday was the 17th. Malice of Clips, his birthday was the 18th. OG Ron C, Texas legend out of Houston, you already know. Of
okay, big Texas
House
legend.
record, yeah. And Chop Not Slop, he had a birthday. Fat Joe was his birthday as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and then of course we had a heavenly birthday, Big Mo, also out of Houston, a big Houston, Texas legend of Screwed Up
Another
Click.
Texas legend.
Yes.
No doubt.
And last
Is
but
that
not least,
Jizza here at the bar?
yeah, Jizza. And his birthday was the 22nd on the notes I had mistakenly put the 23rd, but his was actually yesterday.
Oh,
And
okay.
a fun fact about him, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
He yeah, he's a scientist. He's done lectures in quantum physics out at MIT and Harvard.
Yeah, I was
Ha-
reading that. I was like, whoa, that's
mhm.
crazy. I'm gonna have to look up
Yes.
one of his lectures.
Yes, the same. And happy birthday to everybody cuz I mean, there's a lot of people having a birthday, like a lot of celebrities. I've never seen that many. I think back in I want to say some months back we had like a whole bunch, but this is the most I've seen in a long time.
In a long time, yeah.
Yeah, and this
What
is
is
still ain't
longest?
everybody.
What is that? The is that like Libra, August,
Oh yeah, this was Leo. These
Leo? Ah, I
yeah,
should have
these were
known
the late Leos. And now we're going on into
that. Yeah.
Virgo season real soon. I think we're in Virgo. Are we in Virgo now? I don't even know. I think we are now because it's the 23rd. It usually switches
What a
over
little
like
Leos.
the 22nd or 21st of the month. So yeah, I think we're in Leo
Mm,
now. But
Leo
yeah,
season.
we
Happy
also
birthday
have
to all the Leos.
yeah, we also have some congratulations in store to
Yes.
give.
Want to give a big congratulations out there to Jay Z. He officially is the highest paid musician with a net
Whoa.
worth, with the wealthiest musician with a net worth of 2.5 billion.
Woo!
$2.5 billion, man. A lot of
Woo!
that is coming from Rock Nation. His brand's the use Armand, and I'm probably pronouncing these wrong. Armandi Bergnac Champagne, Title, his real estate companies, and a lot of his art collection.
Yeah, he has a whole catalog of different companies. Congratulations to Jay
Mm,
Z on all of your success. We wish you much more success, and that's
yeah,
awesome. It's always good to see some more Black billionaires out in the hemisphere.
Yeah, at this point, Forms is gonna need to they're gonna need to make a hip hop billionaire section just for him.
True. And I actually saw there was a list of all the black billionaires actually that was put out this past week, and the list was pretty interesting. I was like,
Oh,
wow, it's definitely growing. So it's nice to see. Nice to see.
that's awesome.
Timberland is also someone we would like to congratulate. He
Oh yeah, he was.
you go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. I was just gonna say he's been ranked the Billboard number 10 producer as of the 21st century.
That's a major achievement right there. And I
That's
was just looking
really
at like his numbers before the show. He has 19 million monthly listeners. That's a
dang.
lot for a producer in particular.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a,
I mean, we talking about a guy that's worked with Missy, Aaliyah, Justin Timberlake, Jay Z, Nelly Furtado. Like he pretty much shaped the whole 2000s. It's
he
crazy.
really did. His name was
Hmm.
everywhere. And and I like the fact that he still continues to work with art, like all kinds of artists from all over the world. It's so
Yeah,
cool to see.
yeah. I mean, if you beat, if your beat can like make Nelly Furtado and Jay Z both sound like they belong on the same playlist, you cooking, you cooking
True. For
for
real.
real. I know y'all seen this. I know y'all heard about this. Joyner Lucas just got his own street. We talked about this last time. So does
Hmm.
that make him the mayor of Metaphor City now, or what? Like, where do we go from here?
I'm not sure, but I know he was real happy. I saw some videos he had shared.
Yeah.
Jello. This picture right here is him picture with Jello.
Okay.
They had like a whole event surrounding his street reveal event, and it was
That's
really
dope.
cool to see. He had his kids out there posing with him as well. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, that's really cool to have a whole street named after you, and especially on your birthday. That's
Yeah.
really cool,
Hashtag goals. Yeah. Talk about a
right?
birthday gift too.
Mm, for real.
Joyner
Congratulations,
Lucas Boulevard. Sounds like a Spotify list.
right?
Playlist. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Yep, yep.
Um, it looks like after that, yeah, I mean, did we talk about Big X the Plug already?
Oh,
And his
we
Take
did
Care
not.
album from 2024?
We did not. Let me
Yeah, it's
let me move my head over. So
yeah,
okay, there we go. Should not blocking him.
it's RIA certified platinum with no features and without a major label. Like bro is setting trends right now.
Major, major, major.
Man,
Congratulations, Big X the Plug. And this
yeah, that's
past week,
really
he just
weird.
put out another album. He has a lot of features on this next one, but we'll get to that
Mm,
near the end of the show. But he, I saw a video of him talking about, just his
mm,
whole experience and stuff, and that was just that's wow. For a Texas artist to have like go platinum for the first. You said his first album? Did you just say that was his first? I think it was his first album. I'm not even sure. Let me see real quick.
oh, that's a good question.
I'm checking because I want to say it was his first album, but maybe it.
Yeah, no label, no features. I mean, that might be the new blueprint for artists. Maybe.
Oh no, it wasn't the first album. He's had a lot of stuff, but it definitely was major because his team is awesome. I'll definitely say that about them. I see them working hard all the
Mm,
time. Like even last year, he was out in the streets of South by Southwest in Austin, and he was
mm,
real cool, down to earth. He was willing to talk to anybody. He had his artists out there trying to promote his artists. Like it was
that's
super
dope.
cool. But
That's
yeah,
dope. Yeah. Yeah,
shout
that's a
out to
pretty
him.
rare approach in today's industry for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
congratulations again. In other news, relationship news, actually.
Oh, and
Uh,
yeah, we could
or
talk
did
about
we?
that. No, you're actually looking at
Oh, did we already?
the
Did
old
we
version
already?
of the. No, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
We could talk about it because I mean, I'm
I mean, I just
that's actually
we don't have
interesting.
to. Oh, okay.
No, we
What do you
can.
think it's with? Because I
Let me
know it's
take
about
his
cash
picture up
out.
real quick. Yeah, you could go ahead and bring that one up because I was like,
Well, I mean, my only question is, with a bounce back like that, that's so quick after only 2 weeks of being broken up with somebody, and then you back on vacation, is that healing or is that just flexing? Like, are you trying to send a
mm.
message?
I really
Because
feel like
she was
they're trying to
spotted
send a
with
message.
the yeah, she was spotted with the Darius Smith looking happy after that public split. So, what do you think of that? You said,
I definitely think that, because like when she announced that they had broken up, a lot of people didn't believe it anyway. And so
mm,
it kind of confirms what a lot of the fans were thinking, which was like, oh, they're not really broke up. They're just saying this because it's such and such. Because at
yeah,
the time, let me see if he got signed. Because I know that was one of the reasons everybody was saying that they probably were. Let's see if he got signed. Checking it real quick before I speak on that. Well,
okay,
it looks like he's still a free agent, from what I can tell. But I know
mm,
he's the Detroit Lions are looking at possibly re-signing him. But as of right now, he is actually still a free agent for the NFL. Because I mean, that was my thing. I was like, he's probably, they probably separating a little bit just to make the NFL feel like he's not going to have any distractions in his life. But I mean,
mm,
I don't know. It
interesting.
sounds like,
No,
yeah,
that sounds that's a yeah, that's definitely a plausible reasoning right there for real. For
yeah.
real, for real.
But
Uh,
but I mean, happy for
Trippy.
them.
Speaking of relationships, though, yeah, happy for them. Happy for them. Speaking of relationships, though, we got Trippy Red and Alex spotted back together in a train station. Talk about from Heartbreak Hotel back to Metro Card Romance. Does that
Yeah,
mean
him
their
and
love is on track again, or what do you think?
I don't know, but him and Alex, because I know like when it's a mess really
Alex. I
because
said Alex.
oh, it's cool. I mean, what happened with that? Because he had broke up with her, right? And then he ended up
Uh-huh.
getting back with Coyle Ray because he was with Coyle Ray before. And then broke up with Coyle Ray, then got with Alex, and then broke up with her, got back with Coyle Ray. So I kind of feel like because during the time
What?
he was with Coy, she had suspected that he was messing around with Alex at the time, but Alex had went on video
Yeah.
saying, "I'm not messing with," and like we're just friends. And I'm like, "Oh, brother." So it kind of
Mm-hmm.
justifies what Coy thought the whole
Messy.
time because they're back together now. Even if they weren't really messing around
Yeah.
at the same time that he was with Coy, it really looks like they were. Just the fact that they got back together right after that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of messed up to me.
Yeah. I mean, they had. Yeah, that's that on-off relationships for you, though. You gotta be careful with people like that.
Yeah, yeah, you really do. You gotta make sure, like, before you get into another relationship, you gotta make sure they're really over their ex. Because if they're still,
Hmm.
yeah, it's just a lot. I'm not gonna go
Yeah, I
too
think
deep into it.
yeah. People in the dating game are way too quick to jump into relationships again. I'm like, you. Where's the healing at, bro? Where's
Yeah,
the sitting with yourself at? You know?
right. So, but anyway, yeah,
And
that's what's going on with that, or what we think is going on, because they haven't officially said it, but they were seen hugged up, so that's what it looks like. But
well, speaking of people being all hugged up, I know you've been seeing these pictures online of the different people at Chris Brown events being posed with him in different ways and stuff.
oh yeah, yeah,
How much do you think he's out there charging people per pic? It's got to
twelve
be
hundred
over a
right
grand,
now.
right?
1,200 right now.
Sheesh, that's
And
crazy.
Quavo
No, that's
had
wild.
something to say about that. Quavo was like, what did he
Yeah.
say again?
Nah,
What he,
he was giving Chris the runaround. He's basically saying, yo, like that ninja Chris Brown is out here charging ninjas and females 1,200. He's like, yo, that's crazy because he ain't even an actor. And I
Ooh.
was on Twitter the other night, or now known as X, but
I'm like, what does it have being an actor have to do with with
with taking pictures, right?
I didn't get
He's
that.
kind of reaching with that. Yeah, Chris
Quavo,
Brown
my
did
fellow
clap back
Aries.
though and replied with he replied with, "Bro, you were lost. I told you that you were whack without takeoff, and still went to want to include him on your own diss song. Focus on your failing career and watch me get this bread." Ooh, I was
I
done with that.
mean, I'm surprised. Well, you know what? I was gonna say I'm surprised Chris responded to that, but actually I'm not surprised because of their whole beef when they were doing that. The diss tracks
Maybe.
that was real petty anyway. And I
Mm,
think Chris
mm,
he likes to be entertained, so he saw it. He was like, okay, let me go ahead and respond to
yeah,
him.
awesome customer service beef right there.
Yeah, and I really wouldn't be surprised if Quavo puts out another track with a little diss line in there. You know, really wouldn't be
Hmm.
surprised at all. But
Nah, but them
I'm
pictures be
glad.
crazy with Chris.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I still actually that one from his previous tour, it's going viral again. The
Hmm.
one with the husband and wife, where the husband is standing to the side and the wife is she has her leg over Chris and stuff. Like that
Yeah.
one's still that's trending again. And
Oh God. Yeah, I seen this one the other day of I think the caption said the lady paid him two grand or something like that to pull her panties down. I was like, what
oh,
are we
that's
doing
crazy. I did see that one.
at the
Yeah, I
Chris
forgot
Brown
about that one.
concert?
Mm-mm.
What is going on here?
Right.
Nah, I met a dancer that actually dances with Chris Brown as one of his BG dancers.
Oh,
He's a
cool.
pretty cool guy. Yeah, pretty cool cat. I failed at remembering his name right now, but just know I
Okay.
met him.
Okay. That's what's up. What we got up next?
In news, in other news, I know y'all seen this. I know y'all heard about this. The Young Dolph case is in its
Oh,
second
yes,
trial right
yes.
now. Yeah, it's in its second trial right now. I'm kind of hopping around here,
Yeah, I'm like,
but
oh my
second,
gosh. Oh, what
yeah,
order is that? That's okay.
the
Um,
second
yeah,
trial in the
the young.
killing on the. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, continue. That's good.
Oh, okay. I was just saying the second trial in the killing of rapper Young Dolph. Not funny. Sorry, I was laughing at us mixing up the lines here. The second trial in the killing of rapper Young Dolph in Memphis was for Hernandez Govan, who was accused of orchestrating the murder, according to WKBN News.
Yeah, and
Um,
we'll get a like basically because I've been following this, and there's a lot
mhm,
going on with this case. But this week it
mhm,
was not in the notes because it's not in. Like sometimes when I put the notes real early in the week, but actually after that he actually was found not guilty this week, and
mm,
a lot of people in
You
Memphis
don't
are
say.
real furious because
They think he was guilty.
yeah, they think he was
Mhm.
guilty, but it was because of some stuff he said during the
Damn.
trial. He had said some really
How did the judge not? Mhm.
well. He was just saying some stuff that really seemed to implicate him and others, but I didn't actually see the
Mhm.
trial itself. I didn't watch it, so I don't know exactly
Yeah, yeah,
word
yeah.
for word because you know how the
What he
blogs
said.
they'll be yeah they'll mix up some of the words sometimes just to make it be
Mhm.
trending or whatever. However,
Yeah.
I do, a lot of people were saying that he probably was found not guilty because now this is I really don't like to say too much hearsay, but I do feel like in this particular case, since he was found not guilty, I think it's relevant to mention that a lot of people in the comment section they were saying, and then even one of the blogs had started posting about it. They were feeling like
Mm.
that the feds may be working with him to set up Yo Gotti. Again,
Mm.
definitely that's alleged. It's not confirmed.
Allegedly. Mhm.
Yeah, that's alleged, not confirmed, but it made me raise my eyebrows. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
interesting. I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like,
crazy, man.
yeah, it's real crazy because I also saw they also sharing the picture of Young Dolph's the shirt he was wearing when he got shot with the holes in it. I'm
Mm.
like, what? Why y'all sharing that picture? That's horrible. I was saying prayers to his
Yeah.
his girlfriend and his kids because that's horrible, and his family, his
Yeah.
mom, and everybody. Nobody want to see that.
Mhm.
These these people,
Yeah.
I don't like how these blogs are getting so like. I feel like some people so desperate for little money on the internet, they just share
Yeah.
anything, and that's just.
Yeah.
I'm like, what did that make you? What $50? Like, come on, don't be sharing all that
Mhm.
stuff. That's ridiculous. Have some type of
Yeah.
decency.
Integrity.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But
Unfortunately, it is the wild, wild west out here on the internet. So if you don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. That's kind of the doubt. That's kind of the part of the reasoning formula. I feel like
ridiculous. But yeah,
not over here on the Rep My Block show though. We don't play that.
yeah, we don't play that over here. Let's talk about Offset real quick because I want to talk about
What's
this one
going on?
song he has. He
Oh
has a
yeah, you talking about Move On?
yeah, because he released his album this week called Kiari, and it
Mhm.
has I think let me see how many songs. I think it has quite a bit of songs on it. I didn't listen to the whole thing yet. I did start listening to it, but the song that's been trending from the album is called Move On, and let's see, 18 songs. Okay, Move On is the very last track from the album, and he's been going on different interviews and stuff. And on one of the interviews, he had said that track is about him getting over Cardi B, like basically processing
Mhm.
what's happened with that relationship and moving
Mhm.
on. He says he's in a happy place, but there was some lyrics in the song where he was basically saying he lost one bad B and then he
Mhm.
effed another one and then another one and then another one. So it's like he's really, to me, I took that like kind of like a diss. It was like, okay, I'm over her,
Mhm.
but it's also like dissing her at the same time. It's like, oh, I love, like we're not together anymore, but I was able to get somebody else and then another person after that, another person after that. Like that's silly.
Mhm.
So I was
Mhm.
like,
Like I said,
because
where's the healing?
last week we
Where's the
talked
healing
about it.
taking place?
Yeah, we had talked about it last week, and I was actually proud of
Mhm.
him for like admitting that he was in the wrong. But then after
Yeah.
hearing the song, I was like, he's still trying to be that player though. So I was like, okay.
Uh,
I mean, but that's his
hey,
thing. It's his life. Do what he wants. But yeah,
true, true, true. Nah, true, true, true. You can take the player out the game, but you can't take the game out the player, man. You just
yes.
can't do it. You
And
just
speaking
can't
of
do it.
that, I got
Mm.
something to say about Eve. Eve, girl.
Uh-oh.
She,
What's
did
going
you
on
hear
with
about
Eve?
what she recently revealed? And I was like, what?
Oh, are you talking about in her book, in her memoir, according to hip hop?
Yeah. Well, according to hip hop, that's the shout out to them. That's that's the blog entity. But yeah, she
What's the name of her memoir? Do you know?
oh
Dun
y'all, he
dun
likes to ask me stuff
dun.
that I have to look up there to I
I
don't
got you.
know
I
it.
got you.
I
Just go
just say I
ahead.
don't
Just go
know it
ahead. I
right
got
now. I
No, I
don't know
got
the
you.
name of it.
Go ahead.
But she did admit that she
Mhm.
dated Suge Knight to get revenge on Dr. Dre. And I was like, wait a minute. I
Dun
actually didn't
dun
even
dun.
know. Sometimes, especially back then, I don't even know how old I was. I was young. I didn't even know she dated Suge Knight at all. Did you know she
Yeah,
dated?
yeah. Surprised. Not at all. No. Just like we
Yeah.
didn't know that the name of her memoir is Who's That Girl?
Oh,
That's the
that
name
makes
of the
sense.
memoir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she
No, but I had no idea, man, that she
yeah.
dated just to get revenge on Dr. Dre. That's wild.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, did she date Dr. J? I'm so lost. I'm still lost. I have not
Yeah.
really looked into it, but I do know that she put out a statement like she was saying I was still in my little mood about Dr. Dre. I mean, I was still in my little mood about Dre, even though we made a solid hit together. So having
Mm,
Suge, his former boss at Death Row, stomping around Interscope felt like some sweet revenge. I'm not really sure how I concocted this idea, yet here we were. I
mm.
was like, what? So now I feel
Dang.
like I need to read it. I definitely need to read it now because I did not know this.
Mm.
I don't, yeah,
Juicy.
yeah,
No wrath like a woman scorned, or no wrath like the lover scorned. I'd like to change that. Can we change that? Because I feel like any lover that's been scorned kind of has a wrath about them.
yeah. And as y'all know, Eve, she's been married for several years now, and she's in a happy
Mm.
marriage. So she's beyond that. So this stuff here, she's letting everybody know this is what happened in the past that we didn't know about.
Yeah,
So I'm glad she did reveal that juicy information because now I want to read it. I wanted to
yeah. If
read it
you haven't
anyway,
read
but I
it, go
really want to
check
read
it
it now.
out.
Right.
It's called Who's That Girl, co-written with music journalist Kathy Lundoli and released in 2024. It's a witty and candid reflection on her life and career, highlighting everything from her rise with the Rough Riders all the way out to her breakout hits like Let Me Blow Your Mind. It's a personal revelation. Like just all everything you want to know about Eve is right there in the book. So go check it
Yes. Well, let's talk about
out.
finesse two times for a minute because we do have a
I was just gonna
video.
say, I was
Yeah.
just gonna say, simpatico, simpatico. We on the same page
Yes,
here.
we definitely are.
I know y'all remember this. Y'all heard about this last week. We talked about it. About the family relations going on between Finesse two times and his mom. It looks like we had some development in the story with his brother going on a podcast discussing why he has such a bad relationship with their mother. Did you want to play the video or get into it?
Um, yeah, let's go and play the video first because the other part that we have written down that's a little bit opposite of what the video is. So I kind of do want to
Okay,
talk about
okay,
that. So
okay.
here's a clip from his brother No Love, FNG No Love. He had it
Let's
from his
roll the
interview.
clip.
You see what's going on. That one ain't yours. Sugar mama then damn near sent you to the feds. You ain't mad about that. You ain't going lie about that. You see what I'm saying? Now it might not be sugar fault, but at the same time it is. Because at the end of the day, you chose that. That's what I mean by decision making, bro, and choices. You know what I'm saying? You got real, you got nice. You feel me? And I feel like that's what bro is, bro. I hate to say that, and I never thought that we'll get in this time frame in our life, and I have to say that because all I'm knowing is, man, if a hard enough to jump out here in these streets like that, man, nigga gonna stand firm about their family, bro. Ain't nobody did nothing but supported their man, bro. The whole family. You get out, talking about what a nigga ain't did, what a nigga ain't sent, this, that, and the other, making all these excuses, bro. All this shit blinding these folk. You really an internet junkie. You really care about what people say. You really using from when you was a child, you in your childhood, bringing this back up, trying to abuse your mama from it. She gon' crash a car, load them young up there and go play with these playing with you out here in these streets. You feel me? Like, come on, bro, we ain't doing it. So it's no question why he a little darker and I'm a little lighter. And I ain't never tried to trump him because I wanted to be like him. But you heard what he said in the interview. Like, my little brother came home from prison, bro. He wanted to sign. I ain't no do boy. I ain't no yes man. He ain't finna run me around nowhere. Then I get locked up in that jam. Then he ain't trying to send no commissary. He ain't trying to do none of that. I talked to my brother while I was in jail. Now he talking about he can't do none of that. But when this big ass nigga go to jail, he making his bond constantly. You got him riding around in cash cars and runners and chains on and bro, you been knowing this for a year. But your mama's talking about, okay, I got my furniture, I got all shit, but it ain't no food in the refrigerator.
Right.
How the fuck it ain't no food in the refrigerator and I'm in the jewelry store watching you lose 10,000 to a nigga?
Yeah, so that was his brother, FNG No Love.
Yeah,
The clip was from Real Tunes TV. Shout out to them. The whole interview is an hour long. So if you like to watch the whole video, make sure y'all
Mm.
go over to Real Tunes TV to watch that. What do you think about? Well, I'll say what I thought real quick because I know you have a
Yeah,
delay when you
yeah,
watch it. So um, what I thought about that, because there was another clip that's trending that talks a different aspect of what his brother was saying about the whole thing. Because like right now,
yeah.
I guess Finesse2tymes and his mom, they're not on the best speaking terms. And so his brother in this video, he was like, he's basically saying the whole family has been supportive of you, but then
Mm-hmm.
when I was in trouble, you weren't acting like you couldn't bail me out, didn't have the money, but then some
Mm-hmm.
people you meet a year, have only known a year, you feel like you
Mm-hmm.
can just splurge your money on them. I mean, first of all, it is his money. He can do what he want with his own money. So, because I know there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people and families that feel, think that way in general, just in, non-celebrity world. They feel like, oh, if you did
I'm
this for
about
your
to.
friend or somebody, you should do this for me. But it doesn't actually it don't work like that. That's not how life works. Um,
Man.
there's certain reasons why Finesse2tymes probably feels a certain way about his friends versus family.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't know everything that happened in childhood, but I know people hold grudges. They be holding grudges big time. And one of
Yeah.
the things
Yeah.
that one of the things his brother later said in the interview, he was talking about how their mom used to gamble. She was a big gambler, and she
Mm-hmm.
might still be. I don't
Mm-hmm.
even know. This is alleged too,
Mm-hmm.
because that's his opinion, but they lived it, so I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth there. But he was basically saying she went as far as to sell their Sony PlayStation just to gamble,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
he's like kind of giving her this, like not her an excuse, but kind of giving Finesse2tymes an excuse. So like right here in this clip, you saw him getting on Finesse2tymes about why our mom don't got food in the fridge and stuff like that. But then on another
Mm-hmm.
part of that, I don't know what the question was. It could he might have just been going along with how the question was worded, but on that
Mm-hmm.
clip I saw, he was kind of getting on Finesse2tymes. I mean, getting on the mom and Finesse2tymes, like, okay, mom did this, and so this could have been the reason why he's doing this. But what do you think?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you said it all, honestly, sis. So I'm still on the same side I was on, last week. Like, if you ain't, if you making all this money, you know what I mean, and you ain't taking care of your first family, which is the ninjas who raised you. You know what I mean? Like they used to say back in the day, who raised you? You know what I mean? I'm sure you was probably raised way better than that, but like I get the whole like childhood trauma stuff like that and whatnot, but that don't constitute the level of just pure disregard,
Yeah,
for for the for the for the family structure, because without your mom doing whatever she did to take care of you, whatever your folks did to take care of you, you wouldn't be who you are right now. So I mean, like, where does the?
exactly.
It's not even about paying nobody back, really. It's just I feel like if your parents didn't do, not every parent's gonna do the best job. You know what I mean? And you are right. Like, you ain't obligated to spend your money on nobody. But no, actually, I redact that. I redact that. I feel like you are obligated, especially if your parents did if they did a C+ job, you obligated to take care of them, in some capacity, especially when you have the means. You know, you got D+ parents, that I can understand. But it sounds like he has C+ parents. Shoot, I mean, yeah, the little gambling stick or whatever, but that ain't enough, man. That ain't enough for you to be, you chose the life you chose. Like his brother said, he chose that life. Like, you ain't have to go that way, the way you chose to go. Like I said,
Yeah,
that's kind of where I sit with it. I'm a family guy, so if
yeah,
you In my mind, values are like this. You know, your parents spent however long they spent, made the sacrifices they made to make sure you could raise up to adulthood and take care of yourself. The least you can do is flip that coin back when the time comes. You know.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I think that especially when it's the parents, you definitely should feel that way. No, everybody else, that's where it's like, to me, I'm like the immediate family. Period. When it's the other
Mm,
ones, it's like, I don't know. Sorry,
mm.
oh my gosh, my dog. Anyway, I apologize to everybody. My dogs, they like to be the third host of the show, and I'm watching my daughter's
they
dog today, so we got three in the house. But yeah, um,
they agreeing with you. They like I would share my kibbles and bits.
right, yeah, that's what he was saying. Um, Another thing I wanted to bring up too was that he was kind of. It seemed like he
Mm,
was trying to give Finesse a pass for like, not really a pass, but kind of like I thought it was like a awkward type of he was trying to like reason of like why he might have been robbing, because he was like, he got charges for robbing people, and it could have been because the
mm.
dad or the father figure of the house was wearing clothes one time and giving them to Finesse to wear, so he was getting easy clothes, and maybe
Oh
because he was
yeah.
robbing because the mom was gambling away all their stuff, so he felt like he had to go get it back, and that was the easiest way to get it. I'm like, nah, don't twist it. Like, there's still right and wrong, so.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, just wanted to bring that up too. But y'all definitely got to check out
No,
the full
you,
interview.
yeah, you, you're absolutely right. It ain't like two wrongs don't make a right. Two lefts do
Right.
not make a right. You know what I mean? You can't be out here choosing that life. At a certain point, you got to take responsibility and accountability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially once the money start coming in, bro. Like I ain't taking no excuses once the money start coming in.
Right.
Like now
But
now
yeah.
you want like go get therapy and then we talk. Then I'll give you credit for your trauma.
True.
Get some
Yeah.
therapy
Yeah.
in your life.
Yes. I mean, speaking of therapy, do you think?
Speaking,
No, I'm playing. Nah, Drake. I love you,
I'm gonna
Drake.
need
You know what
therapy
I'm
after this.
saying? But yeah, I think maybe some therapy needs to be had. For
Yeah.
this stuff he went through with the whole beef with Kendrick, that has made him file a lawsuit against UMG and stuff. Mind you,
Bro, every platform. He's listed every platform right now.
yeah, that's the
UMG,
part
Rock
where I'm like, maybe there is
Nation.
some
Come
therapy
on.
that's needed at this point. I don't know. Because I was
Bro is
surprised
suing
to see,
NFL, Spotify, TikTok, Apple, Amazon. Even I'm on that list. I was like, what am I doing here?
yeah, Penske Media, Complex Networks, Grange and Janik. Um, I feel like, you know, I'm I'm in support of the base level, and I said this last week. I'm in support of the base, le- like just the lawsuit at a base level. And the reason I'm in support of it
Mm,
is mainly because of the fact that they're both tied to the same label. And
mm,
typically, when you see a rap beef, it's artists from different labels at least. But in this one, I do feel like his own label was out for him. Like, who does that as
mm,
a label? That's why I'm
mm,
like, yeah, I feel
mm,
like there's a lot of stuff he's not allowed to say in public,
mm,
um, that made him also file this lawsuit. I think a lot of
mm.
feelings are behind it, though.
Do you think there's any substance to the theory that Interscope Records placed certain stipulations in Kendrick's and K Dot's contract that kind of incentivized him to engage in a rap battle with Drake, and also kind of like rewarded him following the rap battle?
Well, I mean, and that is to everybody that's not aware of like that part. That's basically coming from the redacted court documents that were
Mm,
revealed, and I think that a lot of people are saying that just because they see so many words blacked out on the document, but
Mm.
usually when it's redacted like that, it's names. They're naming things, like naming people. And I think that's
Oh.
mainly why it was probably blacked out. People that aren't necessarily named in the lawsuit, but that were named in the you know, things like that. I wouldn't necessarily say the actual contract. Now it is possible that they might have tried to redact those things, but if that's what he's suing on, I would think that they're not able to redact that. I don't have the legal knowledge to know about that, but
Mm.
you would think if he's suing because of this, then they would not be allowed to redact that part of the document.
Of the situation,
Because
yeah.
yeah, because I think that's what isn't that redacted document. I think that's what the court was supplied, if I'm not
Mm.
mistaken. Because we were able to see it, because those court proceedings is all public. We're able to see that stuff. But
Mm.
this week, so my answer. I'm sorry, I didn't really answer the question. The answer is not necessarily, and because of the
Mm.
reason I said. But yeah,
Okay.
but
Okay, no, that's pretty
UMG
solid answer,
did
man.
right. But UMG, they did come out and say this week too that they have documents um, of Drake with minors. And I'm like, what?
Oh,
Like, wait a minute. Like, what?
ooh, this is
I
getting
wasn't.
wild, guys.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that one.
It's getting
But
wild.
I feel like that's a bluff because I feel like if that was the case,
Mm-hmm.
then because I mean, any adult with a minor, that's a criminal offense. So if that's the case, then they're an accessory. If
Mm.
that's what they're applying, they didn't say like him messing around with minors. They just said him with minors or whatever. So it's not
Mm.
like they're
Yeah, which could
necessarily
be
trying to
anything.
say, yeah, it could be anything. It could be a picture or something like that. So I'm thinking they're
Mm-hmm.
just talking about photos with fans. Artists
Yeah,
are
yeah,
going to
yeah.
pose with fans sometime. That's nothing. So I
Yeah, I
really don't
mean,
know what they're talking about there. But I think that's wrong for them to even say, knowing he's still signed with the darn label. But what did you think about that part? About them adding that in there?
the photos. Well, I mean, if it's
Well, no, not
evidence, it's
photos,
evidence.
because I'm saying
Oh,
photos. I don't know what it is.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if it's evidence, it's evidence, you know. So
Mm.
if it's hard evidence that proves your point, what are you waiting for to show it? You know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sitting on something like that. If I was a lawyer, I would like that would be the first thing on the table. I'd be like, look, here go the proof right here. You know what I mean? I did want to
Yeah.
circle back to the whole Interscope records and
Okay.
the bit about the contract.
Hmm.
Um, if there was like if the theory is true that there was language in the contract that kind of incentivized Kendrick, then it kind of speaks to my theory of uh, them actually collabing one day with J. Cole.
Ooh.
And those kind of
I
speak
didn't
to my
think about
theory.
that.
Still, I'm still kind of, I'm still kind of
Ooh,
in that where I think that there
that'd
will
be
be one day like
nice.
J. Cole and Kendrick thing, because I mean that makes it even more possible for them to kind of sweep it under the rug and be like, yo, we was just both being product of the product of the industry. What else can we do?
Yeah.
You know? Oh,
Yeah.
that was horrible.
I got one on this side, one on this side. I'm
They
trying to
want
get
your
him off
attention so
because this
bad.
other one, he gonna jump up on me in a second.
They're like,
Oh
can we
my
go
god.
outside? Can we go outside?
He just, man, he be wanting hugs and stuff. That's what he. Oh my god.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry.
Well, I mean,
But
outside
that's
of all of this
interesting.
that's going, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's interesting. I think yeah, I didn't even think about that because that would actually make sense because they are on the same label. I mean, certain degree, not fully on y'all. Everybody doesn't really know about the label. We're talking about UMG when we say
Mm,
that because they
yeah.
have their own entities as well. Like when they put music out, it's several labels under that, but UMG is one of the common ones. But yeah, that actually would make sense if that was the case, and I really hope it is again. But
Right?
we'll
I mean,
see.
just imagine signing a record deal that says, "Oh, and bonus points if you destroy Drake. If you
Yeah,
get Drake
that
up out
would.
of there, we'll send you some extra money." Like,
Right.
I mean,
Interesting.
it's a reach. It's definitely a reach.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah, you're right.
pretend like it's not. Like I've said that since I stated that it could be a case. I said there is a slight possibility. But I
Yeah,
mean,
I
in
remember
other
when you
news
first,
about
well, real
yeah,
quick, when you first mentioned that, I remember there was somebody under one of our videos. They had said you reaching. I was like, that's what's up. But yeah, I mean,
I'm
it is a little
tripping.
reach. But what were you about to say?
I'm
Another
doing
news?
doing yoga for that one. Um,
Yeah.
I was just gonna mention some other like notes about Kendrick. Nicki Minaj had said that
Oh, Drake,
she had
about
been
Drake.
quoted. Yeah, she had been quoted speaking about Drake saying, "We love you, Adonis."
Yeah, his son. He
Um,
had posted a photo of his son. Yep.
yeah, she wants an album.
Well, that's
21 wants an
21 Savage.
album.
Yeah. 21.
Yeah.
21. Gotta say 21, 21 when you mention 21
21
Savage.
wants an album. 21 Savage
Drop the
wants an
album,
album.
dog.
Yeah, he said to him like, "Drop the album, bro. Where you at?
When
Don't
he
even
said
worry
that,
about all this other stuff. Keep it pushing."
yeah. But y'all, they're best friends. Well, I say best friends. I would say best friends in the industry, not necessarily probably best friends in childhood or whatever. But well, we know
Mm,
that. But that's a clue. I think Drake's about to
man,
drop in September. That's what I'm saying. I think it's
yeah, he
September. I
out
was
there
thinking
moving like the
October at
R&B
first.
Batman, bro.
Right.
I said he out there moving like the R&B Batman, taking 5 a.m. walks in the morning and stuff.
Oh yeah. That was
Did y'all see the
funny.
videos of him walking?
Man, I wish that would have been a good video to have on here because on that video there's a car that had drove by and he like turned real quick, because you gotta be watching out, you know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So he like looked real quick and he looked a little, like he didn't look scared, but he looked like
sketchy.
who's that?
Uh,
But they kept going. It wasn't paparazzi or nobody. He was in Brussels at that time. But yeah, that was funny.
mm,
Um, and then he also has the upcoming interview with Bobby Altoff. And if y'all don't remember that one, that's the one that actually broke up her. To me, it broke up her marriage. Right after that,
mm,
she had announced a divorce. Couple weeks after that, but he's coming back. We
mm,
thought that it was done because he deleted that video right after they had posted it because that's what actually made her real popular in the first place was that
mm.
interview with Drake. But after
Dang, do
that, he
people even
deleted it.
stay married?
Huh?
I said, do people even stay married? Like, it's like every time I hear about somebody getting married, they getting divorced the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's sad. It's real sad actually.
Yeah. Like, I ain't
But
marriage, ain't that supposed to, like you say, till death do you part? Like, where is the
yeah,
part where people are actually trying to make it to death? Like, you gotta work through it,
you,
guys. I don't know. I don't know. That's a tangent. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you're right though. You're definitely right. But enough about Drake. We actually got some other news on.
You want to talk about that
I'm
Bitcoin?
looking at. I'm looking for his picture. Oh, here's the picture. Yay!
You want to talk about them
He just,
Yeezys?
yeah, he just dropped a
Mhm.
he dropped his meme coin. It's a crypto meme coin, and it's called YZY
Mhm.
Money. He dropped
How
it
does
this week. I was so mad I missed it because even though I'm still mad at Ye for all the comments he's made and stuff like that,
mm,
I still wanted to hop on that little money ride real quick, that little money train to
yeah,
get the
yeah. I
profit
mean, it's
off of
only
that.
at
Because what?
87 cents right now.
Yeah, it's
Shoot,
still, yeah,
still
you're
get in there.
right. You're right. It's still some time, and I'm definitely gonna get some. I was hoping it would go a little lower, like in the 70s, but I'll probably have to buy it at
Hey,
80
you better get
cents.
in while it's $1, yo. I'm telling you, don't
Yeah,
don't don't be like, I'm waiting for the right price. I'm telling you right now, it's the
yeah,
lowest it's gonna be. Because
yeah.
once it
Because
really it got traction like that, yeah.
you're right. You're right. I'm gonna go ahead and get some. Man, I should have got it the day, like, cause the day I saw it, cause that whole day was a really bad day for me, and so I wasn't thinking nothing about none of that. And then when I finally saw it on my feed, I was like, oh man, he dropped this darn coin, and it was at 83 cents right then. I should have got it at 83 cents. Did you get any?
True. No, I didn't. But one thing I've learned is that as long as it's still below $5, you need to get in there because once it starts rising up to like set, you want to buy it when it's at penny stock level, when it's at like just invest in pennies, really, like because once it starts going up to like $20 a share, $20 a coin, and shit like that, it's harder to talk yourself into investing, because it's still an
True.
investment at $20, but it's just a different like. It's hard to see it because the amount of money you spending is so small, but
Yeah.
investing now will really help you out later, like for real.
Yeah, and real quick,
I mean,
because he didn't just launch the coin; he launched some other stuff with it. But I wanted to quickly show everybody the video. It's a real short video, y'all. I want to talk about the video.
The official YZY token just dropped.
Just roll a clip.
The official YZY token just dropped.
So that was the video of him announcing it. He announced it on X, aka Twitter. And a lot of people were saying they felt like that video was AI generated. What did you think when you saw it?
No, that was not, bro. No, that video was not AI generated. It's a waste
When
of
I first
AI
saw it,
time.
when I first saw it, I saw it. It was somebody that had copied the video, and I guess they had like bad copy, like it was bad quality. And so when I saw it at first, it did look like AI generated, but this version of it is a much cleaner version. Even though he is still talking kind of like robotic, like you can tell that's really
But that's
him
how
saying
Ye
that.
be.
Yeah, you're right. He does be like that. So I don't think that's AI generated video either. But there are some
Nah,
copies
I would
rolling
be
around that are
highly
definitely.
surprised.
Yeah. It's
I
just
would be
that that's
taken
all he
aback.
said. It's 4 seconds.
Yeah,
We played it
yeah,
twice. Yeah, so that the one you saw,
yeah,
that's not the original. The original was just 4 seconds, but we played it twice to give y'all time to process.
yeah. It's basically a gift. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
it's
right. It
basically a
really is.
gift.
It is.
Yeah, but he launched that. He launched the YZY Coin on Solana blockchain, and it pumped and dumped quickly. Hopefully, it's not one of those just like pump and dump schemes. Hopefully, it's some real money going on there. If you
Yeah,
do buy the YZY Coin, I hope you do get a free pair of sneakers with it, cause why not?
really. I feel like it is real because well, oh, that is right. We didn't for everybody that was in on it, just to give you some little behind the scenes, well, not really behind the scenes, but more information about it. It started like when it first debuted, it was at 34 cents. And a lot of people were saying that a lot of investors had like the heads up because like immediately when it debuted, there were some wallets because they're able to track the wallets that bought it. So some of those wallets, they bought like tons of it. Like one had bought like a million's worth and they ended up
You see what I'm
cashing out.
saying?
Yeah, they cashed out major. And so um that was one thing that was going on with it. But then on top of it, he not only launched the coin, he also launched his payment processor, which is what's that one called? Just a second, let me get it. I was on the website and I meant to have it up already because I actually wrote an article about this and I can't remember right now. But the website is money.yeezy.com. So he just basically is using his same domain. He added a subdomain under it. But he has it's called YPay. So he has the coin, he has YPay. That sounds funny, yeah. And then he has
good branding though. Good
yeah,
branding.
it is. And then he has YZY card. So he has a debit card too. So his whole
I gotta get a
mentality,
YZY card.
Yeah.
You ain't living if you ain't got a Yeezy card.
Yeah, so his whole mentality behind this is that the YPay is a crypto payment processor, and it's going to
Mm-hmm.
help merchants be able to accept both credit card and crypto payments. And he's claiming that it's going to be at the lower fee than most platforms. Like most platforms have actually on the website it says his or lower than the typical 3.5%. However, I've seen most platforms be at 2.9%. So I feel like the 3.5%,
Mm-hmm.
maybe he's talking about the rich people one because
Yeah,
the
bro,
ones
I never understand that when they be trying to argue percentages within like several percent of another percent. It's
mm,
like how much money do you think I have for that to make a difference?
yeah, they're definitely talking about the like the
That's not
billionaire,
making a
millionaire
huge difference
people.
unless I'm investing like 100,000 or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, they're definitely trying to target those people. I think when they say stuff
but
like
I
that
guess you need that money to get it there first.
to get it
Mhm.
what
Mhm.
to get it what
Well,
you
I
said.
guess you need the old money to get in there first, so that way, like you have that base, so you have that credit,
Oh, okay.
because it's basically like a bank. Like you're getting people to put money into the bank so that
Oh,
you can redistribute it. Because that's what I feel like. That's what banks do. They just redistribute other people's wealth while meanwhile handing out IOUs and
yeah,
security.
yeah, and that's a good point. And also for YayPay, he's saying that you should be able to integrate it into your website or app. So he really wants this to be a major thing. He wants you to be able to use it like a PayPal or Cash App
Mm-hmm.
processor, like something like that, actually bigger than Cash App. Because he's talking about,
Mm-hmm.
I would actually compare it more to like a PayPal that he wants. Because right now you can embed PayPal shopping carts into websites and stuff. So yeah, I think he wants it like
Mm-hmm.
that. But then the Yeezy card, um, that one, and I don't know if this was a typo or not because his Yeezy coin is on the Solana blockchain,
Mm-hmm.
but he's mentioning for the Yeezy card, he's talking about that one is backed by the Yeezy coin and USDC. So the USDC, that's
Mm-hmm.
another coin that's really similar. That one is actually like around that one stays around $1. It's supposed to mimic like the US dollar. So that one always stays around about
Mm-hmm.
$1. But I'm not sure why they really put that one on there. So that was interesting that he put that one on there. But he says that one, with that card, you're supposed to be able to, let's see, it can be funded. Okay, the way you load money on the card, you can load it with regular fiat, which is regular money, or you can load it
Mm-hmm.
with crypto from any other wallet. And he says non-custodial
Mm-hmm.
wallet, so basically any wallet. It doesn't have to be like a crypto con wallet or a Coinbase wallet,
Mm-hmm.
just any non-custodial wallet, which was interesting.
Interesting. Very
So
confusing time for money right now.
it really is. It is.
Like
But I think
Jesus.
if you just think along the investment, like if you just think of it all as investment, then it's not as confusing. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the whole stock
Oh
market,
yeah.
there's just too many coins out there, really. But
Yeah, I don't understand how all of these people are going to be. Um, First of all, this proves that poverty is a mindset because where is all this money coming from? All of a sudden, to just create these banks and these coins and all this stuff. Like, so that proves it right there that poverty is a mindset. And then if you actually fix that mindset, then you could actually help people, help real people, help the real
yeah,
consumer.
yeah, I think I agree, and I kind of agree because to an extent it is a mindset, but at the same time there are people really in poverty, like people that don't have a phone to even do
Oh
any of
yeah,
this stuff. So it's
oh
definitely
yeah, being
real at the
poor,
same time.
yeah, being poor definitely is a is a real side effect of poverty. But I, realizing that it's a mindset is what kind of helps us be able to alleviate the problem. Is what I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
say.
Oh, okay, I
I
see.
feel like the being poor is a symptom of like you can be born into poverty, but you don't have to. You can be born
Have
poor,
that
but you don't
mindset.
have to have a poverty mindset. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying now. Okay, yeah, definitely. But again, y'all, whether you actually like Kanye or not, if you just look outside of that and be like, okay, investment type thing, if you're wanting to make some money on this, I think that this is something I wouldn't necessarily say, because like what I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, I feel like his coin
Hmm.
itself will only increase in value whenever he does a drop, because I'm pretty sure he's going to have his next album be like, oh, you only could buy it with YZY Coin, something
Oh
like
man,
that.
that's
So I
diabolical.
definitely could see it. Yeah, I could definitely see it raise at that point, because most of these coins, there's a lot of meme coins out there. They really don't do nothing. But he's trying to
Mm,
add value to it by linking it to these Yay Pays and to the card. So that's one thing
mm,
y'all would want to keep in mind if you are wanting to invest in this coin. But again, you know, I think he's misinterpreted a lot of times, and I think he does say a lot of things just for show as well. So it's kind of hard sometimes to know exactly where he's coming from. But if you're still mad at him, of course, there's plenty of other assets that you can invest in. You don't have to invest in this.
oh yeah,
We're just letting y'all know about it.
plenty of
But
other coins to invest
oh
in out
yeah,
there. If the
for
Yeezy
sure.
coin doesn't float your boat, I mean, just aesthetically speaking, it sounds fun, and also he has a huge fan base, so I don't see why it wouldn't gain traction. Um,
Right. At some
like
point,
you
it
said
definitely
though,
will.
now's the time. Yeah, yeah, now's the time to buy though. If you want to get in there and you want to experiment with meme coin or Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, meme coin. Is that what we are calling this?
Yeah,
Meme
it's a
coin,
meme
not
coin
Bitcoin.
token. Uh-huh. But usually
Hmm.
meme coins are just
It's
tied
not
to
the
like
same
a
thing as
famous
Bitcoin.
name. No. It's meme coins are
Mm,
usually just tied to something either trending or like to a celebrity or something like that. That's the main thing.
mm,
And most of them don't do nothing. But he's trying to make do
mm,
something. So
mm.
but yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that'll be an interesting marketing ploy too. Like you said, as far as being like, oh, you can only buy the album with this meme coin. That'll be interesting to see just how much swing his fan base has to be like, okay, well, we're gonna go buy meme coin then,
Yeah,
Yeezy
you already
coin,
know that's what's gonna
and
happen.
let's see.
Yeah. So I think that was a clue.
Mm,
Like, okay, I'm about to drop Rose Stone. Go ahead and get this coin. I just released a coin, y'all. But yeah. But
mm.
there were a lot
Interesting.
of new releases this week
Interesting.
too.
Yes, yes. Before
Let
we
me
get
get
into that, I did just want to
you.
mention Lil Nas X real quick.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
He was found
Yes, it's pulling him
walking.
up.
He was found walking down
Photo.
Ventura Boulevard wearing white underwear and white cowboy boots.
Yeah,
And when he was approached by passerbyers, he just kept saying, "Thank you. I'll see you at the party." Now people are kind of chalking this up to him having an overdose or something like that. Although in my book, it doesn't kind of look like that because I guess I have a different definition of what an overdose looks like. But he was taken into custody by the police, not arrested, but he was taken into custody for observation.
but he did say he was arrested. It's just that he wasn't taken
Oh, okay.
into custody. He was taken to the hospital. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, that was a wild video. I did see the video, and he was definitely
Yeah.
inviting people to come to the party. He's strutting down the middle of the street in his white
Walking the
cowboy
catwalk.
boots. Yeah, walking the catwalk. And he didn't seem like he was worried about nothing. That was just weird. I'm like, where did he
Yeah,
come
for.
from? Like what
Mm-hmm.
was around there? Like what
Yeah,
building did he come
exactly.
from? They should hopefully they're investigating that. Like, because that's
Yeah, yeah. He's
when
got
I
another album coming out, I heard.
yeah.
So some of us are kind of thinking that this is publicity stunt. Like what
That's
he
what I was
did with
thinking
the
right when I
whole.
saw it.
Mm,
That's
yeah,
what I
because I
felt
mean,
like.
you got all the symbolism in the video. You're completely naked, and you have on all white as far as what you're wearing. So
Yeah, and then you invite people to a party. So I'm like, okay, is this album going to have a
yeah,
song called Party? Or that's
mm.
what I was thinking. Because it looked too staged.
and
I saw that video. I watched it like 3 times. And I was like, something
mm,
about this video feels very staged. It
yeah,
was mainly
exactly,
because of his
exactly.
attitude. He did not seem drunk at all. His
That's what
eyes,
I'm
like,
saying.
he looked like he was like very
Right.
sane and just didn't give a
Yeah.
F.
I just don't really kind of like how the way the media kind of picked up on it. They're painting it as an overdose because it's like, dang, y'all see a black man doing something crazy and automatically think he on drugs. Like
Right.
let's really take our brains and put our thinking caps on here, guys.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, I think we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. But I know a lot of
Yeah, we'll
people are
have to
also
see.
they're
We'll have to wait.
backtracking. Yeah, they're backtracking. They're looking at some of his old interviews and stuff, trying to see if there's something going on.
Mm.
Because there also could be some serious going on with him. So a lot of people are like
Yeah,
cross-examining his
true, true,
videos
true.
now. So we'll see though.
True, true,
We'll
true.
see since he does
Yeah,
have
because
some
you
music
never
coming.
know, but yeah, you do never know, but just, off of doing some quick detective observational looking at the video, you can kind of tell it does not seem like he's on any type of intoxications at all. Seems like he's playing a character almost.
Yeah, that's how it felt when I was
I
watching
dance
it.
for a living, so when you see
Yeah,
somebody like executing poses and stuff like that, like he was pretty sharp. He's pretty clean
yeah,
with the poses he was doing, and he seemed pretty coordinated.
yeah. He wasn't wobbly, nothing like that, not at all.
Mhm.
But yeah, we do have a few new releases that we
Interesting.
want to talk about. Let y'all know about.
Uh, yeah,
Sierra,
we have a
she
whole
dropped.
scroll of releases.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's
Actually,
got a
I
song this
put the
week.
track. I put some of the tracks on there. I'm not gonna mention all the tracks. That's just my mental note.
Mhm.
But Sierra, she dropped a titled album called CC. As y'all know, her nickname is CC, so she titled it CC.
All right.
I feel like after listening to this album, I feel like she titled it that because she's kind of trying to show everybody that she's grown. She's a grown woman. She can do what she wants. She can be successful, and she can
Mm.
also get the party started. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a really upbeat album.
Yeah.
At least 6 upbeat tracks on it. Let me see how many she had. How many tracks? How many tracks? She had a lot of tracks, but not too many. She had just enough. I feel
Yeah, I
like it
know it's
was
at least
good.
6.
Oh yeah, she has 14 songs on it. So
Okay.
over half of the album was upbeat. And that's typical of her, I would
Nice.
say, And then she has some softer ballads on there. But my favorite track probably of the whole album is probably the one How We Roll with Chris Brown. I didn't really like that one when it
Okay.
first came out, but after hearing it some more and just how
It
jazzy it
grew on you.
sounds, yeah, it did
Mm.
kind of grow on me. I liked her first album on a track too, Made It. I don't think it's really for radio, even though, yeah, I don't think that one's really for radio. I think that was just
Mm.
like an introduction to the new Sierra, the married mama Sierra. Um,
Mm.
I think it's definitely worth listening to on HomeBase Radio. We play 6 of the tracks, so that's a lot for
Awesome.
placement. Yeah, we got 70 plus
Yeah.
playlists, and we play 6 of those. Y'all check her album out, and
I
also
will.
had
I'm gonna start with How We Roll, like you said.
yeah. Oh, you haven't heard that one yet?
Not yet. I'm
Oh,
gonna check out
okay.
the home
I'm
base
sure you know
radio.
what. I'm pretty sure once you start listening to it, you'll be like, oh yeah, because they've been playing that on the radio for a while, for months.
Oh, for real? Okay, I might have
Hmm.
heard it already then.
Yeah. And then Big X the Plug, his was my favorite drop of the week. And his is called I Hope You're Happy. But the reason it was my favorite is because I love how he seems to be creating his own genre with hip hop and country. Like the whole album is it's like
Mm.
hip hop country. It really is. And we actually created a new playlist dedicated to his style of music over on HomeBase Radio. Shout out to Big X Plug. It's definitely going to be another major seller. And I already saw. I think he's already number 2 across the board. It's the song. Another one he has with Jelly Roll, Box Me Up. That one's. I think that one was number 3 the last time I checked. But he has one called Hell at Night with Ella Langley. That was like number 2. It might be even higher now because that was like when it first dropped. It was number 2. But that whole thing, it's not one of those albums that like go hard, like hip hop album like go hard like that. It's like definitely like an introspective type chilling vibe because he
Mm.
got country artists on almost every track. He had a lot of features.
Mm.
I,
That's
I
dope.
really liked it. Yeah, I liked it a whole lot.
That's
Only 11
dope.
songs too. So I was feeling that too. I was like, okay, you could easily listen to this like in an hour, a little bit over an hour. But yeah.
That's dope. A
Another
lot
one.
of.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. I was just gonna continue to piggyback on the whole like cowboy hip hop that's starting to come out and be a more
Yeah,
popular thing.
I definitely feel like it. I saw a couple other artists seeming to hop on that type of trend, but I would like to see more of them do that just because I feel like, and I don't mean to sound a certain way or whatever, but I feel like black artists in Texas in particular have a harder time getting out to the mainstream unless they either link up to um like a country sound or a really street southern sound. I feel like
Mm.
ones that are trying to make it like to the main stages, they tend to seem to have a harder time unless they do one of the two. Because you look at like what you got, Zillionaire Doe, he's with CMG now. He's more with the southern street sound, and he just had a new release too. But his was last week. But yeah, I'm just when I think about that, I'm like, yeah, they got Mexican,
Mhm.
that Mexican OT. He's with the
Mhm.
Southern Spanish Mexican sound. So
Yeah.
it's kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, that's what the industry needs. The industry needs variety. So when you look at it that way, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
this is why these
True.
artists are standing out among some of the other. Because there's tons of great artists in Texas. It's just that ones that are really going to stand out are the ones that have you got to at least have one track that's kind of like on one of those
Mm.
vibes. That's how I feel. But
Mm.
um Joey Badass,
True. True. True.
he dropped. Well, he's about to drop. He didn't drop yet. He's about to drop his album. It was supposed to drop out August 1st, but they moved it to August 29th. So it's dropping this upcoming Friday, and it's called Lonely at the Top. There was a big drama around
Mm.
this one
Yeah, we
because
talked about that a couple weeks ago.
oh yeah, you're right. We did talk about it. Yeah. So if y'all aren't familiar with it, we do have a video. We saved the video. It's up on our YouTube. You can watch the whole thing about why he was upset about his label pushing back the date. But
Mhm.
I really hope he drops, man. Because man, he's gonna feel super tight if it don't drop August 29th. Because he was already tight back
Yeah,
then.
he was saying. Yeah, you remember he was saying, I'm a drop on YouTube if they do it to me again.
Yeah.
They
So
postpone me
man,
again.
I really hope they let Columbia Records please let him drop. I don't know the reason behind why it didn't drop the first time, but please let this man drop.
Yeah, because
Oh
he said the
goodness.
album was finished on the first deadline date that they gave him. It was signed, sealed, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But you never you sometimes the artists don't really be paying attention to what the numbers is doing, what the dates is
Right.
doing, and the
Mm-hmm.
company is really supposed to kind of be doing that. So maybe they're just, they see something that he don't see and just trying to kind of give him the best, window of opportunity.
That's what I'm thinking too, because it had to be something with the numbers, I think, that he didn't see. But some other jobs, I haven't listened to all these, but these are just ones I wanted to mention just because I know we have some people that are fans of these artists. Kid Cudi had
Okay.
one. It's an album called Free. Lupe Fiasco had
Okay.
one. Samurai Deluxe.
Nice.
Ghostface
Samurai
Killer.
Eat
What was his? His is called Supreme Clientele 2.
Supreme.
Did you
Mm.
listen to? Man, I need to listen to the first one.
The
I haven't heard the
second
first
one.
one actually. Then we
The
got Conway the
sequel.
Machine. You you can't kill God with bullets. I don't like the title, but I get what he's saying though, because he's basically saying God is so
Mm.
strong, like you can't mess with God. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
I'm
Two
sorry.
Chains.
You can say the rest
With
because I
the.
lost my
Oh no,
place.
you good. Two Chains with the Red Clay album. It's a motion picture soundtrack coming at y'all. We got
Yeah.
a few on here from Mariah the Scientist coming out.
Oh, it came out. Yeah. You know what? Hers was another one. I liked hers a lot. Heart Sold Separately. That
Yeah.
album dropped Friday too. We did plays 4 songs on HomeBase Radio.
Oh, that's a good name for an album. Heart Sold Separately. Ooh, I might
I
have
thought it
to.
was too.
I
Yeah.
might have to put that on my dating profile.
She has a lot of ballads on this album. And
Okay.
she has that pop sound. So we placed her on some of our pop playlists, but then she has some that were like, you know, good R&B too. We talked about
Dang, I miss being able to
CC's.
play a clip of music.
You miss who?
I said I miss being able to play a clip of the music. A little live
Oh
reaction
yeah.
on.
Yeah, that was nice. Hopefully they will let
Did
us
we
get
already
that
bring
back
up
soon.
Tiana Taylor's
No, I don't think so.
Escape Room album?
That was a good album. She was 10 placements on Homebase Radio, mainly because she has it's like every other song is a spoken word track, and
Mm-hmm.
we have a spoken word playlist,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like really nice to hear some of those. I Don, I filled in for Sean last night for Freestyle Fridays, and Don's fiance,
Mm-hmm.
Diabla Beauty, she filled in for Don last night. So we actually spoke
Oh,
about this album, and we
okay.
both had listened to it. But I feel like she actually told me something I didn't know, which was like she said the spoken word tracks on the album were from women who had gone through divorces or something like that. I was
Oh,
like, oh, okay. I'll be kind of slow. I don't
that's
catch up.
nice.
Yeah, I don't catch everything when I listen to these things. But she had she has one from Niecy Nash on there, Taraji P Henson. She has one from Lala. Um,
Mm,
oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, Carrie Washington. A lot of people, but
mm.
I thought it was real cool. It's definitely like
A
an
lot of
album of growth.
divorces.
Yeah, and they're not talking about the divorces, which was good. But they're like, you know how people you
Ah,
could do it like really artistically. So you're like artistically just talking about your
yeah.
emotions when you were feeling something. So that's kind of how they were doing it, and I really like that about it. The album itself, I did like the track. She has a track called Always where she has her daughters on it. I was feeling that one.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope. That's dope. Gotta love a family affair.
most definitely. There were tons more releases, y'all. Make sure
Um,
y'all always follow your favorite artists so you can know when they drop. Because that's one thing I noticed. A lot of people don't be following their favorite artists. I'm like, that's messed up. Y'all don't even know when they dropping. I'll be telling some
shame.
people, I'll be like, I'll mention a drop and they be like, what? I love that artist. But they don't know that they drop. I'm like, how do you not know? But
Shame. Shame, shame, shame. The internet is a tool, y'all. It's not just
it
something to
really is.
argue against or argue on.
Yeah, it's a tool.
You
Use
use
it.
it right, and it's
Got
a
the wrong
tool.
banner. Let's put our banner up.
Exactly.
But make sure y'all follow us. We are, well, not, okay, yesterday, Freestyle Fridays. Every Friday, make sure y'all follow Freestyle Fridays, 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturdays, you got us, Rep My Block Show, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m.
Rep my
Eastern.
block. Rep my
Rep
block.
My Block.
Rep my block. Show.
Yes. And make sure you follow us on our, on our socials. Grandmastar Bass Monstar, he always be doing his thing with the music and the dance. That's what I'm talking about. And then I just be acting silly on my stuff. So, but yeah,
She be coming up with funny clips, y'all. Be like, what is KeyIce on? She got me rolling right now.
I don't even know. I just, man, my mind be somewhere everywhere, y'all. But we really appreciate y'all for tuning in with us all the time. Every Saturday, you're here with us, artists. If you have music that you want to submit, if you want to interview on the show, just hit us up at our website, homebasepromo.com. You can send the music through the website. There's information on how to send it, or you can send it directly to our Gmail, homebasepromo@gmail.com.
Right
It's been a
there.
pleasure. Yes,
It's right
as
there.
it's grow.
It's right there.
Appreciate y'all. Hope you have a blessed rest of the weekend. And
Yes.